Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Galatians 6:1. This whole verse is a great verse to remember whenever you are in a frame of mind where you think you ought to be correcting somebody. This applies to parents with their children. It applies to husbands and wives. It applies to wives and husbands. It applies to elders working together on a session. It applies everywhere. This is a universal principle. If someone is overtaken in a fault, someone has screwed up, your kid screwed up, or your neighbor screwed up, or your roommate screwed up. If a man is overtaken in a fault, someone needs to correct him. All right, so Paul says the person who is spiritual should be the one who corrects him. Restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Now, what we have to realize is that when we are dealing with someone who is in a sin, if a brother is overtaken in a trespass, we are either motivated to correct them or we are not motivated to correct them. We either don't take it in stride, we're all worked up about it, and we want to correct them, or we take it in stride and we're mellow, we're chill about the whole thing. Now here's the problem. 99% of the time, when you are motivated, you are not qualified. Not qualified. Why? You're not qualified because you are spiritual. Oftentimes, our motivation to correct someone is a carnal, fleshly motivation. So when I'm motivated to go fix that guy, I'm not qualified to go fix that guy. And the flip side of it is also correct. When I'm spiritual, when I'm feeling mellow about it, I'm not motivated. So it'll be all right. I'm not worked up about it. So what this means is our motivation. We have to learn how to be motivated by the Spirit and not motivated by our own temper or motivated by our own flashpoint, whatever that may be. So, if a man is overtaken in a fault, you who are spiritual, restore such a one, and notice that's the point of it, is a restoration. You want to restore him to his right walk with God, and you want to restore him to fellowship with you if that was disrupted. And you go to him in a spirit of meekness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. In other words, there is no place where it's easier to sin than in fixing other people's sin. There's no place where it's easier to sin than when you're pointing your nose at the sins of others.